Hey there, guys. Welcome back. Larry back here with another video here. I did this. I did kind of part one yesterday, and I'm doing a. It's kind of like a rank, basically a ranking of my own little top 10 of some of the nicest and sharpest hockey Adidas hockey jerseys that I have. Not easy to do. Not a real easy uh, thing to do because I've got some really nice ones. This one could be an honorable mention. I love this. This jersey in particular. This is a sweet looking jersey. Trying to come up with 10 was a little difficult. And the video I did yesterday, I did 10 through 6 on that because I figured I'd do the countdowns a little bit differently than I did from the last countdown video that I did that went damn near an hour. So I kind of changed it up a little bit. So I'm doing the countdown videos a little differently. Yesterday I did jerseys 10 through 6, and today I will round out number 5 through number 1. And before we get going, I'd just like to say, if there's anyone new that's just happens to see one of my videos, if you see them, you like them, hit the subscribe button. It won't bite you. I'd love to have you here. And for the subscribers I do have, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it more than you guys could ever know. And so with that out of the way, let's get started with number 5. Number 5 on this little countdown is this beauty. This, of course, is the classic Edmonton Oilers royal blue jersey. This is the style that Gretzky wore for all those years. Gretzky, Messier, Fuhrer, Curry. I mean, this is the jersey they won 5 Stanley Cups in. It is a phenomenal looking jersey. I'm so very glad that I have this. I have this one in pretty much every style that they've had. I have it in CCM. I have it in Reebok, and I have it in Adidas. This is the one that I had to borrow my friend Justin and his fiance's address, because I got this from the Lids Canada site, and they don't ship to the United States. So I had asked him if I could, borrow his address to have this shipped to him, to him, and then he was able to then drive it down to me, and he said, "Yeah, absolutely, go for it." And so that's where I got this from, and very, very grateful to Justin and his girlfriend and his fiance for that. And yeah, I mean, this is just, it's classic. It's beautiful, and and this is one of the most gorgeous jerseys that I have in my collection. It just happens that there's 4 other ones that I think are just a little bit better looking. Now we're up to number 4. Another absolutely beautiful jersey that I really, really hope that Montreal keeps around. Keep this around as a third. This is one of the most gorgeous jerseys I think I've ever seen. We always wondered what a blue Montreal Canadiens jersey would look like, and they came out with this. That is their reverse retro. This is an absolutely beautiful jersey. A jersey that I honestly didn't think I would ever get my hands on, but fortunately, one of my fellow Jersey YouTubers, the Enforcers, Stevie Bradley, he just happened to have somehow he ordered 2 of them, but he only needed 1, so he reached out to me, asked him if I'd like it, and I said absolutely. And so, and he wasn't looking to get a ton of, a whole ton of cash for it. He was just looking to get what he paid for it. I was like, done. So I went, PayPal'd him the money, and he sent this bad boy out to me, and it's gorgeous. This is, it's so classic. And of course, don't mind the sun. It's kind of a bright day here. We haven't gotten around to getting the curtain rod and the blackout curtains that we want to put over the top of the window here. So, with the sun kind of, setting in, it kind of shines in here. But yeah, this is a fantastic jersey. And I really hope Montreal keeps this around. And of course, as they have on here, just like their home jersey, it doesn't say NHL, it says LNH. And again, this is a beautiful thing. And of course, it's reverse retro. It says it's based on the 1976 style, which, really they haven't really changed their style that much. But yeah, this makes number 4 on the countdown, and of course, another one of the absolutely most beautiful jerseys that I have. And yeah, this is number 4. Number 3 in the ranking of the top 10 most beautiful, most sharpest looking Adidas jerseys has got to be this one. This one is absolutely fantastic. They came back out with this last year, and it's, this is about as perfect a jersey as you can get. It's clean, it's nice. The thing that I know a lot of people liked about this, and I did too, is the texture in the buffalo. That is, can you get much better than that? That is just a fantastic thing. And even in the sunlight that shines in the window, look at how nice that is. That's absolutely beautiful. And then of course you got the little design there with the star and 2 lightning bolts. I think that has something to do with what is it? Something in their flag, in the flag, I guess, the city flag or something. But yeah, this one is, one of the most beautiful jerseys that they've made. And I know, some people would probably wonder, God, how could that not be your number 1? And where do you see number 2 and number 1? But this is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You got the white here. They added the little white stripes around with the blue, and it's just just a lovely jersey, lovely design. So glad they went with that. They went back to that, and the texture on the buffalo is fantastic. Basically almost a flawless jersey. Number 3 on the countdown. Now, of course, some people would probably wonder, well, as awesome looking as that Sabres jersey, you say there's two other ones that outdo that one. Yes, there are. At least to me. And number 2 is this one. The Tampa Bay Lightning reverse retro. This is, you talk about Buffalo being about as perfect as you can get. This right here is almost as perfect as you can get. Tampa Bay, honestly, should go back to this design, go back to this logo. This could be their home jersey. This would be fantastic for them. If they went back to this, could you do much worse? The blue, the blue there is fantastic. You look in the light there. Look at just, it almost like it gives it almost a little more of a sparkle in the light, kind of. But you know, and then of course, I mean, the detail here. I mean, the sparkle on the shoulder logo. I mean, the shoulder logo is a thing of beauty. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. But I mean, this should honestly be their home jersey. They could make the black one. They could come out with the black version as a third, but this should be the home jersey. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. And again, you know, it's the reverse retro version of the 2004 jersey that they had from their Stanley Cup year. But I mean, one of the most beautiful jerseys I think I have ever had the pleasure of owning. This was not an easy one to find. This was not an easy one to get. It took about, what was it, probably almost 7 full weeks to finally get this from when I ordered it. I ordered this from the NHL site in just after the 1st of December, not long after they had unveiled these. And I went and I made the order on the NHL site. And it literally, I mean, first part of December, like December 3rd of last year is when I made the order for this. And it finally showed up. I would say almost the end of January finally is when it finally showed up. I made another order for my Nashville reverse retro jersey. I ordered that one after this one and got that one sooner than I got this one. And it was crazy. And there wasn't many left when I ordered it, obviously. I think there was only like 3 left when I made the order. And needless to say, they didn't last long after that, so I wasn't even sure if I was going to get it or not. Some people I know, they kind of got hosed on theirs. So I was very fortunate that I was able to get it, and it's a beautiful jersey. I mean, it really is. And you know, some people would probably wonder, well, if that's only number 2, which one could be number 1? Just wait and see. And number 1 on this little countdown of the sharpest looking Adidas jerseys that I have, you wonder after the Tampa one, God, what could be number 1? Could it be any other one? Could it be any other one than this? This, the Capitals reverse retro. I mean, I was, you know, when they came out with the Screaming Eagle the first time, I wasn't that crazy about it, but it grew on me. The colors I thought were kind of interesting, but again, it kind of grew on me. And then when they came out and they unveiled this as their reverse retro, basically their 90s style, the Screaming Eagle with the Capitals name on the front there, in the red, white, and blue colors. I mean, can you get any more of a thing of beauty than this? This is fantastic. Of course, you've got the Capitol building on the shoulder, which honestly, I would not mind seeing that in these colors on the front of a jersey. I think it would look fantastic. But I mean, the way that they made this look, and especially in Adidas, I mean, the copper in the copper there in the beak, I mean, it's a thing of beauty. I mean, is there anything better looking? I mean, that eagle is just fantastic. You know, and the stars, the way they have it there. Now, I mean, granted, the way the logo is, I mean, yeah, it kind of makes it a little uncomfortable to wear, but it's not horrible at all. And of course, you know, how they have the Capitals down here, you know, it's all fully embroidered. I mean, it's just it's such a sweet look. It really, really is. And this, like I said, there are a lot of really nice looking Adidas jerseys that I have. You know, this one being kind of an honorable mention, the one that I'm wearing. But and until I'm able to go through my entire collection and see, you know, and that includes CCM, Reebok, Adidas. You know, this to me, for at least right now, is the sharpest and really sweetest looking jersey that I have in my collection. And this one was the very first reverse retro that I ordered. I saw this and I wanted it immediately. I literally, where did I get this from? Oh yeah, I got this from Sports K when they had them. They didn't have them for long. This in particular, they didn't have for long at all. I literally got the last size 60 that he had, and he only got like 2 of them. They were flying off the shelves. But I was able to get one. And I'm so glad that I was, because this was the one that I think sold out immediately sold out. Within, I would say, the day they went on sale to, I don't think these lasted a week. In at least any of the places that I had looked at, the NHL site, you know, any of the other sports stores that I saw, these were gone in like 24 hours. I mean, just, they were there, and then all of a sudden, bam, gone. All sold. Absolutely crazy. But, I mean, this is, I mean, you know, I mean, look at it. I mean, this is a thing of beauty. It really is. I mean, the red, the white, the blue, just the way the striping is. And I mean, it's fantastic. It is as of right now, this is the number one most sharpest looking jerseys in Adidas that I have in my collection. And yeah, can't really go wrong there. But I thank you guys for being here. That kind of wraps this up. And you know, I'm hoping to do future countdown videos, because they're fun. And now that I kind of, you know how to do them a little bit differently now, because I sometimes have a tendency to go in like pretty in depth into a jersey, which is how the last big countdown video that I did lasted almost 55 minutes. So I found a way to do those a little bit differently, so they're not quite as long. But it's a lot of fun. These are a lot of fun to do, looking through a lot of these jerseys. And yeah, you know, I think maybe at some point I'll look through a lot of my CCMs. I'll look through a lot of my Reeboks, and maybe I'll do a top 10 of the sweetest ones in those ones also. But you know, and on the new jerseys, the New Jersey front, I'm still waiting to hear from Ben on when he's getting his Kraken jerseys in, because he's got me on the list for that, and I'm just waiting to hear whenever those come in. Just waiting for him to email me on those, and then I will send off whatever he's wanting for them, and then hopefully that'll be in the mail whenever that happens. But yeah, until the next one, I thank you guys for being here. I thank every one of you that are subscribed, and again, you know, anybody new that's just cruising around the internet, you just happen to come across one of my videos. Hopefully you like them. Hopefully, you know, the videos are nice enough that you'll hit the subscribe button, you'll hit the like button, and you know, let me know your guys' opinions on those ones. Which ones are your top 5? Of those ones, what ones are the top 5 to you guys in in one of the sharpest. I mean, obviously I've got mine. I'd love to hear your guys' orders of which ones are from number 5 all the way to number 1. Yeah, let me know in the comments. And again, I thank you guys for being here. Anybody new that's just cruising around happens to come across the videos, I would love it if you hit like and subscribe. It would be awesome. I would love to have you all be a part of it and be a part of the channel. And the more people that subscribe, the more the more the channel grows. That'd be fantastic. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again real soon.